So what we're going to have here in just a moment, again, a quick little roster rundown for those of you at home. You may know these players. I know them. That means you must know them, especially because you're going to be avid Counter-Strike Source fans. You've got Blight Zomblerz, who've got Heatwave, who's basically the main in-game leader for Blight Zomblerz. You've got Sauce, Ryan, Devour. Look out for that op.
Yeah.
Impressive AWP.
Top 3 opper.
Yeah, well, without a doubt. And then you also have Classified, who's just all around. He's a great, great player. So we'll be looking forward to seeing him play both Classified and Devour, more focused on Devour and his AWP skills, his sniping skills. So if he has a chance at any point during this game to get an op, it's going to be absolutely something else. Let's go and hop into the game right here with Cyber Revolution. We are already into the pistol round. As you can look at it, you already got 2 members down here for the Zomblerz, and Cyber Revolution already have Stan. He's already down and out, but 7 HP right now for Connor. As a nice little nade that's kind of lofted into there inside the site.
And that was the bomb planner.
As they're going to go and see what happens there. Headshot being taken there from Schaefer into Classified. That's going to be able to finish off the first round. Cyber Revolution on a great retake, just taking over the bomb site. Again, the bomb was taken out, not planted, and so they were able to push in there and just eliminate the rest of the terrorists.
Yeah, so the issue you have when you plant in that inside the bomb site, there's 2 places you can plant, one on the left and one inside the site, so you're real vulnerable to those grenades. So CyberRev doing a good job being patient with their grenades, waiting for that bomb noise, and then throwing those grenades accordingly.
Yeah, so again, for a quick roster rundown for the Cyber Revolution, we've got currently in-game is Connor. That's better known as Skylar Gray. We also have Miller, Mainline, Schaefer, and Stan. As we take a look here, already 2 members are down here for Zomblerz, answered back there by Sauce with a nice Deagle headshot. As right now we're on board here with Heatwave. They're starting to push over there towards that B-bomb site. And Classified spots one. He's going to get shut down there from the FAMAS there from Schaefer. As Heatwave is going to be creeping around here. He's got the flank on a short B. See if he can be able to spot him. He's still working around. He's just trying to be able to pick up that gun from him. As he comes back around, and he's able to shut him down. There goes Miller. He's going to drop that gun, but that gives away his position at the same time. Ooh. Now it's going to be down to a 2-on-2 left up to Heatwave and Sauce, but one of the things to take in consideration is Sauce is down to 3 HP, but Skylar, or better known as Connor in game, he's sitting at 20 HP right now.
And so Blight here, really good chance to win the round. They do have a Galil here, a FAMAS. So if anything, if they can get the bomb down, it'd be really successful, but they have a really good chance to win this round. Obviously, Connor only having 20 HP.
Right, and so they're relying right now on Skylar or Connor here inside to watch this A bomb site. They've rotated back around, so it looks like they're going to go straight for this bomb plant. Somebody was able to pick up a gun. I believe that was going to be his teammate Sauce. As right now you can see how they're set up. They got one over there towards Kitty. He's going to be trying to be able to peek out there. You got Heatwave connecting there with the FAMAS. This is a great save round coming in here for Blight Zomblerz, as right now Stan's starting to be able to push in there down to a 1 versus 2. So he knows where both of them are at. Playing extremely aggressive. Takes out one. As you can see, Stan's trying to draw in the last member, and he comes out and gets shut down there by Sauce. Again, Sauce the entire time was down to 3 HP. Now the score's all tied up at 1.
Yeah, and huge round there by Blight, picking up a save round. Only a couple of them had a Glocks, Deagles, which is going to be a common theme we're going to see out the whole tournament. The Deagle is such a strong weapon. So anytime there's going to be eco round, you're going to see oftentimes Deagles in their hands. But you still have the opportunity to get that one-shot kill. So Blight are doing a good job in picking up a huge round there.
Yeah, well, it all comes back to what Heatwave was able to do. He's able to flank back around through that B-bomb site and pick up one major kill that come into the play later on in the round. And then from there, they realized how much time they had left in the round. And from there, they made their move and picked up the round. Just a great setup. Even though you had Stan at the end of the round, he knew where both of them were at. He had to play aggressive. He had to make something happen. I'm basing it off of assumption that he didn't have a kit, so he had to make a move. Let's go ahead and hop into this round, no, as you already have Schaefer, who's already taken out there by Galil. They're going to go ahead and push inside the site, as you've already got 2 kills coming in, 3 now, as they're just shutting him down. As Devour now, who's got the AK, he's going to have to fall back. He's being shot down to 29 HP, pushing now inside of the site. Going to be down to a 3-on-2. He's got them both. They're going to be locked down in that bomb site area, and Stan comes up huge. Takes down 2 of them, both A Deagle headshot. Now the score is going to be 2-1 here in favor of Cyber Revolution. A great little exchange between the two. They held down that A bomb site on lock.
Yeah, and CyberEv there with a great answer there for Nico. Again, just showing how powerful the Deagle really is. And so you just got to be so careful. I think on these save rounds, things that we saw last season, Corey, is that people would attack versus eco saves in separate numbers. They wouldn't brute force attack. So they would split up and then fight 1-on-2, 2-on-2s, giving them the other team, the team that's saving, equal number advantage.
Right.
But I think they should just stick together and just attack somewhere brute force and then just overrun and overwhelm a part of the map.
Well, a lot of action happening over here, over towards that B-bomb site. That's going to be left up to two members. They spot one up there towards the balcony area. Schaefer's going to go down, as now Heatwave is the LMS, the last man standing down to, oh, what a shot, shutting down Stan, as now it's going to be down to a 1-on-3, make that a 1-on-2. Heatwave, the lone gunman, just taking control of this round, as now it's going to be down to a 1-on-2. You've got Mainline going, and Skylar, or better known as Connor, here against Heatwave, who's down to 16 HP. As right now, Heatwave, he's stuck in an area. They know exactly where he's generally at. Spots him, shuts him down. Mainline picking up that last kill. But Heatwave causing some damage. That's going to force them to have to buy some guns. So let's go ahead and take a look at the current money situation, I believe, once this round loads. So now we got the chance to see here. Got looking over at Blight Zomblerz. They still have a lot of money to work with here. Of course, the AK and how much it costs and all that stuff.
So Blight here, they will be able to buy. I see Deagles, though. I guess they're just going to full save here. Or, I'm sorry, a partial buy so they can full buy next round. I guess they're going to run some kind of heavy flash, smoke-oriented attack here. They're not going to go into this round half-assed. They're going to just fully, they don't want to blow everything right now, lose, and then save again. So they're just going to save once and then make sure they're fully stocked for the next round.
Which makes complete sense, because you're right at that 3,000 line where you need to start to really judge what you want. If you save, then you're setting yourself up for the next two rounds to follow. If you buy, you're basically putting everything to chance. As they push inside the site, Connor picking up one. There goes Mainline. He's dropped two with the M4, both going to be headshots. As now it's going to be down to a 2-on-4. Nice shot there by Classified, as he's just trying to kind of bring in some damage here with that Deagle. As Classified gets taken down, now it's going to be left up to Ryan. Down to a 1-on-3. He spots one with the Deagle, just trying to finish off this round as he takes out Stan. Now it's going to be down to a 1-on-2. As we see what's going to happen here with Mainline and Schaffer so far. As he pushes inside the site, Mainline's going to finish him off. Mainline coming in that round, 3 kills that round.
Yep, good save there. Even though, they haven't had full weapons, you want to try to get as many kills as you can. So that Deagle exchange, Deagle is $650. And if you take a CT out, you're going to take away, $3,100 for the Colt, $1,000 for the armor, and then any kind of grenades they have. So it's a great trade there, economically.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens here for this round. And you look like you see that right here we've got Cyber Revolution, who's playing aggressive inside of mid. They've got one pushing back around. Mainline taking down, that's Ryan, as Ryan looks like he was caught off guard. As now they're still kind of pushing back around. They're playing extremely aggressive here for Cyber Revolution, as they still have a couple of teammates kind of falling back. You've got Heatwave, who's just waiting for the push-up. He saw his teammate Ryan get taken out earlier in the round. But with all of that being said right now, all that action was kind of allocated there for the B bomb side, but really where everything's happening is towards the A side. You've got two currently inside a sewer, Classified, who's over in storage area 1, and you also have Heatwave, who's basically maintaining that B area and seeing if anybody will kind of flank around. Let's go ahead and switch back over here to where the bomb carrier is. As that, again, that's going to be Sauce. He's accompanied by his teammate. I believe that's Devour. As Heatwave gets that kill on the transfer, he's going to get Mainline getting taken by Classified. It's just going to be an exchange of kills back and forth. Let's see if they can be able to pull off this 2v2. You've got Sauce, who's down to 52 HP. Schaffer's going to be able to take out the nice AWP shot there into Devour, and that's going to do it right there. And up, brought to you by Schaffer or Schaefer. And that's going to finish off the round. 5-1 now is the score here in favor of Cyber Revolution.
Yeah, one thing I wanted to mention there was after Devour and his teammate exited the sewer there, they had smokes and grenades, and they've got to expect someone to be watching the cross. So Devour, he just played a little bit impatient there. He should have just waited for his teammate to throw those smokes and flashes, but instead he got impatient, tried to take the site by himself, and then he got opped. So When you know you're locked into a certain position, you can still get yourself out of that jam by properly using grenades. So a little sloppy play there by Devour.
Mainline able to pick up the first kill here in the round, pushing up there towards mid with that M4. Fell back through the smoke. As we'll see what happens here as you got Connor who's watching over there towards that kitty ramp. And Schaffer's picked up another one with that AWP, another Deagle save round here for the Zomblerz. As right there goes Stan taking down Ryan, and this should be able to do it right here as Sauce getting taken down by Mainline. That's another 3-kill round there for Mainline. Let's take a look here in just a moment and look at the ADR. Average damage per round, 100 and it was 74. That round, I guess he just picked up the kills that mattered. Finishing off the frags there, 149 though. We're only 7 rounds in, score 6-1 right now.
Yep, and we should expect the full buy here by Blight. They need to pick something up now. Looks like Devour has an op here, so they're going to rely on him.
Oh, no! Out in the open, over there towards Kitty Ramp, but that doesn't. That's just one part of a bad solution. They had 3 members over there towards that Kitty Ramp, and so that's going to hightail it out. There's going to be Heat Wave heading over there towards that B bomb site, but they're going to be rotating as well. Schaffer has that B bomb site on lock, just picking them off as they come in there with that AWP, and now the score is going to be 7-1. As really, Cyber Revolution, there was just that one round, that second round where they lost that Deagle Eco round. And from that point on, Cyber Revolution all day, every day.
Yeah, they're looking really strong. I like these last 2 gun rounds they're doing. They're just getting really aggressive, getting in the faces of Blight, disrupting all their timings, and just, throwing something in there and changing Blight's game plan up. So right now, Blight, they're running a default, but the problem is that they're not taking parts of the map that you should be while taking a default. So CyberRev, they're off to a strong start here. Blight, they're playing passive here, CyberRev, so Blight, they have a chance to execute.
I mean, you got to give it back to Schaefer, what he's been able to do with that AWP, especially holding down that B bomb site alone. That's the reason why his teammates were able to come back around. But while I was bringing him out into the limelight, he's going to get taken down by the AK from Ryan. As they were able to get the bomb down, but look out for Stan picking up a 3-piece, picking up 3 kills there with that M4. He's going to get shut down, so now it's going to be down to a 1-on-2, left up to the 3K Master main line, as well as Connor going up against Sauce. Sauce able to shut down Connor. Bob still taking away there inside of the site. He knows where he's at, and Sauce picking up finally another round here for the Zomblerz. But one of the questions that I have for you, Ron, we had mentioned during the pregame, we were talking about the difference between just playing well enough to get into the playoffs. Blight Zomblerz, the way that they're showing, it doesn't look pretty, but they need to kick it up right now.
Yeah, and something I mentioned earlier was Blight, I think you'd have to give them the skill advantage, but you need to give CyberRev the points as far as just pure teamwork goes, because some of these players are new. So it does look like CyberRev, they're going aggressive again, which has worked 2 times already, so they're going to keep with it, and they're going to get these deagles in here and see if they can pick up some more one-shot kills.
After this round, I definitely want to take a look at the money situation. They've won 6 consecutive rounds in a row, and I'm wondering where all their money went. That may go to the fact that they were taken out. We'll have to look at the kills after this round. 7-2 as a score. It looks like they're going to go ahead and rotate back around from that A-bomb site towards the B-bomb site. Bomb carrier is going to be classified. It's going to be down to a 4v5. They've made a little bit of damage there towards Cyber Revolution. Now they're going to go ahead and push all the way in. They're taking no time, playing extremely aggressive, just going off of flashes as they push inside the site. It's completely empty so far, and there's going to be one in the back halls. He's going to get taken down there. That was Miller, who got dropped there by Sauce, as now things have been cleared out. Bomb's going to get planted. But now it's going to be down to a 4v3. Left to Sauce. Heatwave as classified, going to get taken down there by Stan. It is all about those 3-kill rounds because Stan's sitting at 3 kills this round. Now it's going to be left up to Sauce. He was able to pull off the last round as an LMS. As now it's going to be down to a 1-on-3. He takes down the bomb diffuser. Here goes another one. Spraying away with that AK. He's going to get taken down there by Mainline. As that could have been another nice clutch round there by Sauce. But then the way things end out, 8-2 is the score. That's a stat that I want to look at on ESEA.net after this game, is how many 3-kill rounds was brought to you by Cyber Revolution, both Mainline and Stan.
Yeah, it's got to be a couple. Well, Mainline and Stan right now, they're stepping it up right now, averaging over 120 and 166 respectively. So They're playing really good. CyberRev again with their second eco round win. So Blight here, they're just starting off really cold, it looks like, in CyberRev. You know, it is a slightly CT advantage, so it looks like we're getting some action here.
One of the things that we can look at, too, later on is the how quick you can transfer from site to site. As you can see right there, you got Schaefer picking up that AWP kill, evening things back up down to a 2-on-2. Bomb's going to get planted inside of the A-bomb site. Now they're going to go ahead and press back around. Great little flashes that were put in there. That forces him into that cubby spot. Now it's going to be left up to Schaefer, down to a 1-on-2. Ryan's down to 20 HP, Sauce down to 25, but both of those HPs are irrelevant, especially with an AWP in his hands. As he's going to get dropped there, Ryan said, well, I'm going to take out you, Schaefer, and I'm also going to take out my own teammate to finish off the round. So that's going to take away some money from him, but he was able to pick up an AK. He dropped it off to his teammate. 8-3 is the score here in favor of Cyber Revolution as Zomblerz, they played aggressive, they went straight to the site, and they finished off the round.
Yeah, and desperately needed that round, Blight. That is, it looked like they were getting into a slump there. And something with the money system is you don't want to win a round and then lose a round, because then you lose the bonus for consecutively losing rounds there. So Blight doing a good job recovering here. 8-3 here. I think if Blight can recover and pick up 2 more rounds out of these last, 4 more rounds, they'll be sitting okay. But CyberRev just keeps pushing up here, and Blight, they don't have an answer for it.
As right now you got Sauce or Devour who's taken out. We were talking earlier, be on the lookout for Devour with the AWP, but he has not had the chance yet to use that op, as now it's going to be down to a 4-on-3. You've got Stan, Schaefer, Connor, and Miller. Stan takes out with a nice deagle headshot. That was classified, but he does get dropped down to 8 HP. As right there, Connor spotted one, able to deal out some damage. But now it's going to be down to a 2-on-3. Might as well be a 2-on-2 with Stan being at 8 HP. As they're still taking their time. They haven't been able to get inside that site yet. They've still got some time to work with. So they're not going to push inside that bomb site yet. They know that, that being Cyber Revolution, they know that Blight is over there towards that bomb site. They're probably going to be on the flank here. As let's see if Ryan can push inside that bomb site. He's got his teammate. We've got one there from Cyber Revolution who's watching the side. Miller going to get taken out there. Now it's going to be down to a 2-on-2 as Schaefer playing extremely aggressive, pushing over there towards the site with this AWP. See if he can pull this one off. They know that he's forcing that little cubby spot. Ryan go down. See if Sauce can pull up something here against Schaefer. Make that Stan. As Stan, he's all by himself. He's going to get taken out there by Sauce. There with the AK. He was getting down to 8 HP. 8-4 now is the score. And that's going to hurt Cyber Revolution just in the matter of money for later on if they lose this round. Oh, maybe not.
Yeah, it does look like CyberRev will be able to buy one more. And Sauce right now just straight up carrying Blight right now. You can see obviously with the most kills, 19-9 kill death ratio, 157 ADR. And some clutch rounds already for Sauce. So he's keeping them in the game right now. This is going to be a huge round right now. It's getting late in the half. It's 8-4. It can go either way. And both teams can afford, so it's a huge pivotal round here for both teams.
So one of the things that I want to take in consideration throughout this series, because it's a best-of-3 series, is look at Miller currently right now. He's at 2-10. And one of the reasons why I bring that up is not the matter of this game. It's a matter of what happens for the next maps, because his teammates, Mainline and Stan, are playing so extremely well that they're taking a lot of the frags out of the pocket, and that's forcing Miller to have to only pick up some of the kills here and there and hurting them in the end. So I'm just talking about whether or not he can carry over, if he can reestablish some type of momentum here. But let's go and hop into this round, as now it's going to be down to a 4v4. You got Stan, Schaefer, Connor, as well as Miller. They're going to be battling up against Heatwave, Ryan, Classified, and Devour, as looks like they're going to be heading over here towards that B bomb site. This is one of the interesting things about Counter-Strike Source is you watch the AWPer sometimes lead in for the entry kills, and he was watching how he kind of maneuvered his way in there. There goes Devour. He's going to get taken out as he thought one of his teammates kind of cleared out that location. Miller came in at the right time, as now the bomb's going to get planted. It's going to be down to a 3-on-3. You've got Heatwave, who's down to 8 HP, as Classified taking out one. Stan just going in, balls to the wall, see if he can kind of clear out this site quickly, as the bomb is ticking away here. And Schaefer picking up a nice little op shot. That's going to finish off the round. A nice little exchange as Stan got dropped down to 8 HP, and now the score is going to be 9-4 here in favor of Cyber Revolution, as we still have got 2 more rounds to work with here. But let's go ahead and look at what kind of money we're working with here. As across the board, again, you had mentioned Sauce was been carrying the team, especially with his KDR. He's got over 19 kills he's got 19 kills at this point. His teammates just really not able to deal as much damage as is needed. Again, 9-4 is the score here.
Yep, it does look like Blight. They're just going to go with the Deagle save here. A couple of them only have 3,000. And Cyber have some good counter flashes there, and then swinging out and utilizing them, which is such a popular tactic here on Tuscan. Obviously, just throwing those flashes in those hallway pathways, and then just peeking out. So, looks like Cyberwave, they're really on point right now. They're playing together as a team, and they're fighting together and utilizing these counter flashbangs well. Those
were some great counter flashbangs that were coming in over there towards Kitty Ramp and kind of eliminating him. You saw 2 of the members turn around there from the Zomblerz as Stan picks up that last kill there into Sauce. That's going to take away the AK, but again, this is the final round. And they should be able to, I mean, of course they'll be able to buy. It's just a matter of what. They've got enough to be able to buy AKs. Will they have enough to be able to have a full nade set to work with? $4,000 in the beginning of the round, having to buy AKs. They're going to be borderline to probably have just a flash and not really much for like a smoke or a grenade to work with here in this round. As, again, score 10-4. As we take a look there, you got Devour who's pushing up there towards that B-bomb site, over there towards that short area. As let's see if they can be able to start things off here. Stan going to get taken down, as well as Schaefer. And Devour picking up 2 kills. I think he doubled his KDR so far, or doubled his kills so far in this game. As now he's picked up his 3rd. He's looking out to close this round out, close this first half with some type of ace. Mainline getting naded down to 43 HP, and he's going to get shut down there by Ryan. And now it's going to be left up to Connor. He's going to get eliminated there by Ryan as well. So you got a full house coming in there with Ryan and Devour finishing off those 3 kills coming in there for Devour and 2 there for Ryan. So the first half score, it could have been worse than what it is. It's still not great, but it could have been a far, far worse for Blind Zomblerz, as score right now is 10-5 in favor of Cyber Revolution.
Yeah, really good sign here for Cyber Rev. Stan and Mainline picking it up. It's always good to see at least 2 players stepping it up. You usually don't, I mean, you'll take it when one of your players are just on fire, but when you have 2 players on fire, it makes it even better. Obviously, you don't want just one person carrying your team. So right now, Blight, it looks like they're in trouble, but they did salvage a really bad half, like you mentioned. 10-5 is not bad. Obviously, they do need pistol round here if they don't want to have to climb a massive uphill fight second half.
If we can take a look at the scoreboard just for now, I was going to try to see if we could see what the half looked like there in the first half. But overall, I believe at one point it was 8-2 whenever we were looking at the game. That just right there just shows that how far Blight Zomblerz came to kind of make it a little bit more interesting. It could have been a 13-2 score, especially the way that the momentum was going on. But again, I want to ask you this question. I was presenting the statement about Miller, how he was at 2-10 at one point, and his teammates, both Mainline and Stan, were doing so well. Psychologically, as a professional gamer, if you're not presenting enough kills, not helping out your team as well, does that psychologically hurt you, or does the fact that you have your teammates who are playing so well overcomes that?
Well, the only thing you can control is if you're not playing well in-game or you're not contributing, you can do everything you can outside of the game to contribute, whether that's positive commentation, supporting your teammates, communicating, getting all your calls off. So, yeah, you can't let it get to you. There's definitely more rounds, so you just have to get past it and play the best you can.
Well, one of the things also to consider, this is the first game here at the ESEA Season 11 LAN Finals here for Counter-Strike Source. So we've got a lot of Counter-Strike Source to watch here throughout this weekend. And, I just like to have a little bit of commentary, little things to look at throughout the game. But right now, as we look into this pistol round, Mainline is the last man standing here for Cyber Revolution here in this pistol round. He's able to acquire a USP, but now he's been spotted. He does have the bomb. He's down to a 1-on-3, as he currently has more HP than 2 of the members, both Sauce and Devour combined. As he's going to go ahead and start to be able to push in there, but Sauce able to take him out. Sauce picking up 2 kills during that round. Now score is going to be 10-6 overall, still in favor of Cyber Revolution. We'll have to see how this exchange plays out, because last time on the Terror side, you had Blight Zomblerz pick up the second round.
Yeah, and again, another common theme we're going to see is we do see 5 pistols on the floor, so that means they bought 5 deagles here. So even though it is a save round, they still have fully bought and spent all their money here. They probably have deagles. They might have armor, but, you know, Blight, since they only won 1 round at most, are going to have maybe some FAMASes, maybe some MP5s and armor. So even though they won, they're not going to be as fully stocked as you would be in a normal gun round with full head armor and Colt and all the grenades.
Be on the lookout for Devour's dualies, as they're going to go ahead and start to be able to push in here towards that bomb site. MP5 brought to you by Heatwave, picking up 2, as looks like Mainline's been able to pick up 2 kills as well. Now it's going to be left up to Mainline inside the site. He's going to get shut down and finished off. Devour picking up 1 kill per pistol, as finishes things off with the elites. And now the score is going to be 10-7. And Counter-Strike Global Offensive, hey, man, I recommend you use the dualies.
Yeah, I heard the dualies were strong.
They're OP.
Well, they're definitely the coolest weapons in the game, in my opinion.
Especially the Counter-Strike 1.6 Matrix move.
Oh, yeah. Even if you're not killing anyone, at least you look like a pimp.
And every time you jump off of, you're heading towards the B-bomb site on Dust 2 from the terrorist spawn, and you do the Matrix off of the ramp every time, or off the cliff there. But that's a whole different story, and just kind of brings back that nostalgia factor. If you want to, you can tweet at Ron Rambo Kim your most nostalgia moment. That'd be fun to do. 10-7 right now is the score here in favor of Cyber Revolution, as you've got MP5s coming in, and Devour's still with those dualies. As we can take note as how he's using them, he's just tapping away, almost as if he's got a USP from long range. And Ryan finishes off the round with the knife, and now the score is 10-8. And just like that, we are getting closer and closer to a tie game, as, again, those were the pistol rounds or the eco rounds earlier here in the second half. Now we're about to see the first real gun round.
Yep, Cyber here. I'm really interested to see now. This is... Oh, it just looks like they're going to go straight into some strats. They're not going to mess around with any slow or fancy movement. They're going to go straight for it. Nice counter grenade.
Wow. Some great nades coming in there. You've got Heatwave and Sauce who are backpedaling. And see if they can hold down that area. But the B-bomb site is now being cleared out there by Schaefer and Connor. Devour still holding on to those dualies. He's sitting at 100 HP, also has an op in hand. He's going to be down to a 3-on-2. He's completely blind. Now he's going to get spotted. He had a little bit of trouble trying to cross that bridge. As now it's going to be left up to Sauce. Down to a 1-on-1 here against Schaefer. Schaefer picks up the AK, chasing after this kill. 6 HP left here for Sauce. As here comes Schaefer lofting in a grenade. He says, game over, touchdown. That's going to do it. 11-8 now is the score. That's one way to hold on to a grenade for the latter part of the round to finish things off. That's something that doesn't really come into play that often. And I highly recommend, if there was no purpose to use your nade, then use it for later in the round, especially for clearing out sites or hearing whether a teammate and spot checking inside of sites.
Yeah, if you can be patient with your grenades, they come up huge, especially in rounds like that, because he knew he heard the defuse, so he knew he had to be somewhere in that area. So he just threw it, peeked around the corner, threw it as fast as he could. He wasn't really vulnerable, and he didn't give the other person a chance to shoot at him. So it was a smart play there. A really good job either saving that grenade or maybe picking up beforehand.
Good little splash damage action there from the AG, as now the score again is 11-8, and Cyber Revolution picks up that gun round. As right now, instead of the previous round, they played aggressive there towards the B-bomb site. Now they're taking it slow.
Ooh, good timing there.
Wow. It always seems so random, but now you've got Ryan, who's inside the site, all by himself, just kind of peeking. See if he might be able to pick up this first kill here to be on the lookout for. Now he's going to go and toss out a counter flash. He's already got one member inside the site, takes down Schaefer. Now he's acquired an 8 Nice little pop. Make that 3 so far for Ryan. Is he trying for 4? As now it's going to be down to a 3-on-2. But wow. Ron, great job of choosing the right player at the right time, because that's 4 so far here for Ryan. And make that 5, picks up the ace. And it's all by himself. He didn't need anybody else. He had that B-bomb site on lock. That's why Connor, I believe that was classified, was able to rotate back towards the middle area. And wow, Ryan picking up 5, and he only had a deagle to start off that round.
Yeah, very impressive there. He hit that first 2 deagle bullet headshots there. The second one, I believe, hit, picked up the op, and just went on a frenzy there and
Thanks,
just started
Schaefer.
destroying everyone.
Schaefer said, here's an AWP, have fun, and was able to finish out the round. 11-9 right now is the score here in favor of Cyber Revolution, and Zomblerz did a great job in answering back, or better alone, Ryan did a great job finishing off that round. As we take a look here, Schaefer already down to 27 HP. This is a deagle safe round coming in here for Cyber Revolution, as again they lost the that previous round there, and that kind of reset their money. As you can take a look, it's 4-5 right now, or 4-on-5. As we see, they've got this just pushing over there with the Eagles. Spots one there. It's going to be Connor. Stan's going to go down. And there goes Mainline, as now it's going to be left up to Connor and Miller, as Miller is getting dropped down to 10 HP. They're going to try to get at least one weapon out of their hands. And nice little deagle headshot there by Miller. He's going to go and try to get the bomb down, and he's going to get shut down there by Heatwave. And now the score is going to be 11-10. This is how fast Blight Zomblerz is able to get back into this game. His teammates, Heatwave, finally putting some numbers up on the board collectively. Devour, again, with those dualies. I think he's picked up 4 or 5 kills with the dualies just by themselves. So, again, score right now 11-10 here in favor of Cyber Revolution.
Looks like CyberRev, they're going to do another fast strat again. They're not, doesn't seem like they're a slow strat on this map, but they are saving, so they're just trying to get the action over with. They're not going to allow Blight to set up, get in their comfort spots. They're just going to try to hit them as fast as they can, try to catch them off guard.
And Sauce be able to pick up 1, and Mainline, it's already down to a 2-on-2, but Connor's sitting at 5 HP currently. Ryan spots 1 long range. As Schaefer's going to go and fall back. Connor right there inside the site. He's got 5 HP, and he has the bomb, but that's not the best situation, not the best area to cross over. As his teammate Ryan, or his teammate gets taken out there by Ryan. That's Schaefer. And so Connor's still pushing in, trying to get around towards the site, as he just needs to get the bomb down. That's the main objective here. As now it's going to be down to a 1-on-2. He's facing off against Heatwave and Ryan. Of course, he's low HP, and he gets dropped there by Ryan. Look at that, Ryan sitting at 11-3 right now.
Yeah, Ryan coming up big time there. Something, when it was a 2-on-2 there, they had an opportunity, the bomb planner, to boost his teammate up here. That's what I like to say. They were both in this position. So I like the bomb planner to boost his teammate over here, and he can clear these angles, jump on this box, and have a bird's eye view and have that,
agreed,
vertical advantage over the other team. So that's one way they could have played it.
I think that would have been a good idea to work with, especially boosting the player that had 100 HP and kind of pushing in. At least they could spot check and move inside the site. One of the other the pitfalls there was the bomb carrier had the lowest HP and didn't really have the chance to drop off the bomb. But right now you've got Miller picking up 1 with a nice little AK headshot. I apologize, it was Connor, and that's his second kill so far. As Connor is inside the site. Stan picking up 1 with the AK. They're still moving back around. Devour in a very, very tough situation, just caught within the doorway. Bomb's going to get planted as he's going to go ahead and start to be able to move out here towards that area, see if he can get some spots, getting some shots there. He's going to get dropped there by Mainline. And now it's going to be down to a 1-on-3. Mainline, Stan and Connor. Nice little reflex shot there by Heatwave. And picking up 1 there into Stan as he's still pushing inside the site. He does have a kit to be able to get the defuse. It's just a matter of getting inside the site. He's going to get dropped down to 9 HP and finished off there by Mainline. Score now 12-11 as we've just seen an exchange. Let's go ahead and take a look at the scoreboard there at the top. You see how they're kind of alternating now. It's like every 3 rounds, Cyber Revolution decides to pick up 1 here in the second half. If we continue along in this trend, you do the math, and Blight Zomblerz has figured out a way to come back from a 10-5 deficit.
Yeah, unfortunately, it is a save round for Blight. So if CyberRave can play this correctly, they should pick up another round here. Blight here, they're just pushing down. This is really good for them so far. They haven't lost any members, and they still managed to push aggressively and clear that bomb site. I'm sorry, that storage room.
Those are some great counter nades that were coming in there. We've got Cyber Revolution starting to move here towards the bomb site. Ryan tried to peek out on Miller. Miller shut him down with the AK. Devour picking up one. Heatwave picks up one as well. There goes Devour. And there goes Heatwave. Now it's going to be left up to Sauce and Classified, both of which have diffuse kits to work with here. Sauce now down to a 1v3. And that's going to do it. Mainline again. Go to ESEA.net and look at the game after this set, and look how many 3-kill rounds Mainline has had.
Yeah, Mainline almost has 30 kills now. And we still have plenty of rounds here to play left. Anytime you average over 100 average damage round, basically that means you're doing enough damage to take out one opponent. So, you know, Heatwave and Sauce obviously carrying for Blight. Mainline and Stan stepping up for their team. So here, it looks like we do have a buy on both sides here. CyberRev, they're trying to work towards that A bomb side and do a split.
Still taking their time to be able to work here towards the site. Connor has been able to figure out a way to move up closer towards that middle area. He's going to be flanking back around, spraying away with the AK. He's going to get taken out there by Classified. Classified picking up 2 with the M4, but finally getting dropped there by Miller. Now it's going to be down to a 3-on-3 here with Heatwave, Ryan, and Devour here for Blight Zomblerz. And they're facing off against Cyber Revolution's very own Mainline, Schaefer, as well as Miller, as they're still taking their time here towards that site. Op taken out there by Schaefer, dropping Devour as an Op versus Op. And now the bomb will get planted here by Mainline. Ryan is accompanied here by Heatwave inside of mid. They're going to go ahead and start to make their move here off those flashes. Ryan picking up one. They know where the other member is, so it's, again, now down to a 1-on-2, but be on the lookout. Schaefer still has that Op in hand as they're pushing. He's wrapping here towards the site. He's going to get dropped there by Miller, and that was one of his worries, that Schaefer was just kind of locked and loaded with that Op, but he needed to be on the lookout for Miller. 14-11 is now the score here in favor of Cyber Revolution.
Yeah, and Blight here, I see some Deagles here. So they're not going to go for the win. They can't really afford this round. They don't want to fully buy here. And if they lost this round, then it would pretty much be over. So they're just going to save here, do what they can, and they're going to play for the tie. So
you definitely wanted to overdo anything. You don't want to put yourself into a situation. You want to try to win the rounds that you know you can.
Exactly. At least give yourself a fair chance of at least tying it up.
And
so again, this is the first team to 16 rounds will take the match.
As right now you got Schaefer picking up one there with that AWP, taking it down to Devour. Heatwave answers back down to a 2-on-2, left up to Heatwave and Classified. Classified's got that AK now. They're both AKs here with Heatwave and Classified. As they've pushed inside the site, now they got to try to be able to clear this one out. Connor from the balcony, be on the lookout from the back halls, as they're kind of back and forth and had to worry about 2 positions. That's a great way to close down an area, is kind of have a crossfire action going on. Cyber Revolution 15. You've got Zomblerz at 11.
Yep, and it's right now, this is the first map here in the first match of our best of 3 series at the ESEA LAN finals here at Dallas, Texas. And CyberRev here, they're on match point. So if they win this round, they're going to take the first match here. So Blight, they're forced here. Their back's against the wall. They have to win 4 straight to force an overtime.
As right now we see you got Heatwave, who's playing aggressive, who's going to be flanking there in that storage area 1. They've already pushed over there here towards that B bomb site. They've got 4 members already inside this site or clearing out this site. AK by Stan taking down Sauce. Now it's going to be left up to a 3-on-5. You've got Heatwave trying to do some damage here, but Classified picking up one with a FAMAS. It's going to be evened up down to a 3-on-2 now here, as they've kind of been back and forth between the two, down to a 2-on-2. Bomb still ticking away here inside that B bomb site. Classified here with the FAMAS, pushing over there towards, he's got his teammate who wrapped it back around. Great little spot check, taking out one, left up to Mainline, down to a 1-on-2, make that a 1-on-1. Heatwave going to get shut down there by the AK, finishing off the round, and your final score is going to be 16, I believe it was 16 to 11. 16 to 11 to be able to finish things off there. And great round there by Cyber Revolution, finishing things off. Again, Mainline, wow.
Yeah, Mainline stepping up huge there, as well as, well, Mainline and Stan. Stan played excellent first half and then bottom frag second half, which is surprising because he was playing so well. there for CyberRev. But, you know, it's collectively, I think CyberRev played better as a whole, and that's ultimately why they won the match. And Blight there just looked a little bit sloppy. And like you mentioned before, a lot of the rounds in those clutch situations, we saw CyberRev using those crossfires where it was coming down to one-on-one, one-on-twos, and it made it really, really tough for those Blight members to retake and take over those bomb sites because it was just so hard.
One of the cool things, though, that we had mentioned before is that there's usually 3 entrances into a bomb site. And with one thing to consider is over towards the B bomb site, there is actually 4 different entries whenever you look at it later in the round, whenever the bomb gets planted in that site. So those are 4 different locations. You've got the balcony, the back halls, as well as the entry from that short area, as well as long. And so later on, you've got so many. With that being said, there's so many areas to check as well. Whenever you're in a 2v2 situation, that's where things kind of come into play. That's where numbers are involved. 16-11 was the first map here between this best of 3 between Cyber Revolution and Blight Zomblerz. Again, 16-11 in favor of Cyber Revolution. We'll be back right here from ESEA Season 11 LAN Finals right here from Dallas, Texas. Again, I'm Corey alongside of Ron Rambo Kim. We'll be right back here in just a moment.